And some of it a little foggy too. That's something that we're going to be having to contend with. But eventually things will start to dry out. We're already noticing some areas where it's a little bit drier than others. Suffolk County, though, not so much the case. Whether you're in Sound Beach, Stony Brook, down into Smithtown, Middle Island, Calverton, but points west, I'd say west of maybe the Sector Coast, things are a little bit better. But as you head further west, there is a little bit of a break. Brooklyn, Queens, things have quieted down a little bit, but other areas like Monmouth and even down toward Ocean counties, it's a little bit on the wetter side. So Middletown, Long Branch, Cold Snag, Neptune City, still coming down at a good rate, and it's mostly light stuff. Now take a look at some of our totals. Again, almost 2.5 inches in Cutchogue. Now Calverton, almost 2.5 as well. Look at that, 2 inches. So the bulk of the heavier duty stuff came through, you guessed it, Eastern Long Island. Had some ponding there too. No watches or warnings or advisories, but we are at a deficit by just over ½ an inch and slightly below normal for our temperatures in terms of our averages. Upper 50s, low 60s. It's a cool start to the day. It feels a little nippy with the winds kind of gusting out of the northeast. That counterclockwise flow, wraparound moisture, all due to that meandering low pressure system. It's cut off and it's hanging tight there in the Atlantic. It's now pushing further offshore, and as it does, we'll eventually get that relief. There's a stationary front not too far behind, really not posing a threat right now. But here's what. That moisture will continue to wrap around right at around the 9:30 half hour. Still some showers coming through southwestern Connecticut. And it looks like we'll get some coverage there across Nassau County, even into Queens and parts of Brooklyn. North and west of the city, a little in patches, just light drizzly stuff otherwise. And those winds will still continue to pick up. I wouldn't pay too much attention to these temperature readings. It may be slightly off. We're looking at low to mid 60s. And look, finally some breaks as we head into tomorrow. Temperatures actually climbing into the 70s, and it may be a little bit above average too by maybe a few degrees. So taking a look, by tomorrow evening starts to cool off a bit. We'll get a mixture of sun and clouds, and it looks like those showers will stay at bay for now, the time being for your weekend. 1/10 of an inch to about 1/4 of an inch in some locations, a little less in other spots further south away from the city. And then those winds will be gusting to near 30 miles per hour, guys. So here's a look ahead. We're gonna time it all out for you. This is what Saturday looks like. Before we were looking at showers. Now looks like that low will stay to our south, which means we're kind of in the clear for now. But again, should anything change, we'll let you know. Stays dry into early next week, and it warms up because of that high. Wow, we'll stay dry. Temperatures climbing well into the 70s, near 80. I imagine some areas will get to 80 degrees. That's your Pix 11 weather forecast. Alex, over to you.